Hello everybody, my name's Bryony from the Hepworth Wakefield. I hope you're all well. This week we've got a challenge for you, and it is to create your own mini exhibition in your home. This could be using objects from your own collection, things that you already collect, things that you've made during this project or during lockdown, objects that are special to you or objects that interest you. Artists are renowned for collecting and hoarding objects of curiosity and wonder and inspiration for their own work. So artists like Barbara Hepworth, she used to collect objects from the landscape, and she was fascinated with the forms and the contours of objects, and she would collect things like shells and pebbles. Other artists like Henry Moore, he collected things like bones and driftwood. And when you see his sculptures and his drawings, you begin to see the shapes of those objects that he collected in his artwork. With El Natsui, who's a Ghanaian artist, he collected bottle tops from Nigerian streets. He makes them into these beautiful woven cloths with copper wire, and they're often displayed in art galleries. But artwork doesn't have to be in an art gallery. We see art everywhere. Exhibitions can be in your home, so we thought this would be quite an interesting challenge to think about displaying work in a domestic setting. And I had a go of this and I found it very, very absorbing. And I had a lot of fun with it. And there are loads of different places in your home that you can do this. So fridges are great with fridge magnets. You could clear bookshelves. You could use washing lines with pegs and watch how the weather changes your artwork. What about under tables? You could tape the artwork, the 2D artwork, under the table and lie underneath it and see your work upside down. What about using Tupperwares? And these are great because you can play around with height and placing different objects at different heights. And when we curate exhibitions, there are lots and lots of different things we're thinking about all the time. So one of the things to think about is who you want to see the artwork of your exhibition. So if it's somebody in your family who is shorter than you, like a younger sibling, or a pet dog, your exhibition could be for your pet, the artwork will need to be positioned at their eye level. So that might help you decide how you're going to display it. Do you want your exhibition to be secret and hidden and tucked away? Or do you want it to be bold and vibrant? Also, when we're thinking about exhibitions, we're also thinking about the composition of how we arrange the objects and the 2D pictures and the 3D objects. And I know that Harriet and Joe have made other videos before this one that will give you lots and lots of ideas about how to arrange. You might think about arranging objects by their shape. It might be that you gather them through their colour, or it might be that there are themes that run through the objects which help you think about how you're going to arrange them. When I had a go at this, I cleared a bookshelf and I arranged my own collection of natural forms, and I put them on a wooden shelf, and I very quickly realised that they just disappeared. You couldn't see them. So I had to introduce different coloured backdrops to place behind the objects, which help them pop. And these can be contrasting, so it helps highlight the shape, but these could be fabrics as well, different fabrics. Even things like bright coloured t-shirts are quite nice to sort of fold underneath, and there is no right or wrong way of doing this, it's just about playing. I also had another go at doing it down my stairs, and I got into the idea of it being this sort of cascading snake that slithered down my stairs. And when I was doing that, I was really thinking about the eye line. I wanted my audience to look up at some of the objects, directly at some of the objects and over the top of some of the objects. So these are just some of my ideas. I am sure that you are going to come up with lots of your own ideas. Now, when you go to an art gallery, you might see a label next to the artwork, and traditionally this might be the name of the artist, the name of the artwork, what it's made from, and the year. Well, we're not going to do that. This labelling game is about your own opinions and your own experience of the artwork, and what you need is 3 pieces of paper. And the first piece of paper, I want you to answer this question. And this question is very simple. What do you see? So just let your eyes rest on the artwork, and this is just a description, okay? Could be 1 or 2 words or a short line of words. The next bit of paper, I want you to write the answer to this question. What mood or feeling do you get when you look at that artwork? So this is just an emotion, a 1-word emotion. And then the third bit of paper is, if your artwork could speak, what would it say? Don't think about it, don't worry about it, no right or wrong. What's the first thing that pops into your mind? And then you should have 3 different bits of paper. And what I want you to do is have a little play of ordering them around, and that is going to be your own reflective interpretation of your artwork. So lots to play with there. I hope you have fun. We would love to see what you come up with. So please share your photographs, please document what you make and send it to us, and have fun.